Looked like that right ankle may have gotten rolled up.
Tua Tagovailoa walking off the field and heading to the locker room.
Not a good sign.
He's got a high ankle sprain, so he'll probably be out for a week or two.
Injured Saturday, surgery Sunday, rehab starts Monday. Alabama QB Tua Tagovailoa has 20 days until the LSU game in Tuscaloosa. Underwent a minor procedure to fix a high sprain to his right ankle. Went through a similar deal with his left ankle last season after the SEC championship game. So far this season, Tua, 27 TD passes, 2 picks, and 1 operation. Looking at Alabama's next 3 weeks, this Saturday they face an Arkansas team that has not won an SEC game in 2 years, followed by an off week. FPI gives the Hogs and Idle about the same chance against the Tide. Then the game that could very well decide the West, November 9th, second-ranked LSU Tigers in Tuscaloosa. Coach Saban and his Coke bottle with an update on Tua today.
An update on Tua. The surgery was successful. There's no real timetable, for his return, but the expectation is he will be non-weight bearing for several days, and then he'll be able to come back as his rehab allows him. So we're hopeful that, in a 10-day period, he'll be, back being able to do pretty active type rehab, and we'll see how it goes from there. But these things are pretty unpredictable at this point.
Even though Greg McElroy doesn't need to get his ankles taped for SportsCenter, he does know all about the time and preparation needed to play quarterback in big, important games at Alabama. So, Coach Saban says no timetable when it comes to Tua's return. I've looked. The LSU game does come with a timetable. How concerned am I about Tua?
I'm concerned. I really am. It's good to be with you guys. And I think part of the reason why, when you look at what Alabama has accomplished in the last 12 years under Nick Saban, not a single quarterback has missed a game due to injury. Alabama actually has not had a starting quarterback miss a game due to injury since 2004. That was Brody Croyle, and Mark Gillen started in his place. So it's been a while when they've experienced adversity like this. Mac Jones obviously going to get the start this week. And the only reason why I'm just slightly more optimistic than I was last year at this point with Tua's ankle injury is the fact that it's his right ankle, and it's a left-handed quarterback. Think about if you drop back and how vigorously you drop back. That left ankle would be the one that would actually be under a little bit more strain. So it being a right ankle, it's a little bit easier to overcome, but still a problem nonetheless for the Tide.
All right, Greg, let's go to the slow healing scenario. Tua can't go against LSU. Obviously, the difficulty of beating the Tigers goes way up. How do they overcome that kind of thing?
No, it would take a monumental effort for Mac Jones. And frankly, right now, I look at LSU's defense, and they've been a little bit up and down. I think the biggest problem, frankly, if Tua's not at 100%, and throughout the course of the month of November, would be against Auburn, who has Derek Brown, an All-American candidate at defensive tackle, who can really push the pocket and might force Tua Tagovailoa or whoever's starting at quarterback for Alabama, might force them out of the pocket a little bit more often. So I think they can get by if Tua's not at 100% against LSU by being a stationary pocket passer, but I don't think he can do that against Auburn, where Tua, if he is able to go, is going to have to be a little more mobile, knowing that pass rush that Auburn has internally.
Let me quick follow up on the if he's not 100%. Like, at what percent do you go, it's worth the risk, and at what point do you go, listen, you got a pro career and you don't get to play Saturday?
From what I've been told, John, it cannot get worse. It is what it is, and it's purely pain management. So I'd put him out there no matter what, as I know he gives me the best chance.
All right, Greg, thanks, and I appreciate you holding off on that anchor down. You're a good man. Mac Jones, get to know me. Redshirt sophomore from Jacksonville, 4-star recruit in the 2017 class. So it's not like he's without ability. Never started a game in his college career. 237 passing yards in 6 games. Obviously, most of that is in garbage time from this season. They got defense and good players, too.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports and analysis, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.